Hi, I'm Kath from the Lotus Wellbeing Centre. Today I have with me Sharyn Hocking, who's going to talk to us today about MTHFR. So Sharyn, that's a long acronym. Tell me very briefly, what does the acronym stand for?
So it stands for methyl tetrahydrofolate reductase.
Okay, but what does that mean? So if someone is suffering from MTHFR, what will they be feeling?
Okay, so MTHFR is a problem with our genes. It's something that we inherit, and it can affect so many different issues in our body because it's a basic. It's something that basically occurs in every cell of the body. So it's the fundamentals behind a whole lot of conditions. So it can be things like fatigue, chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia. I see people who are very tired and run down and just not coping with things well, headaches and migraines, infertility and repeated miscarriages is another one, anxiety and depression and mood disorders because it affects our neurotransmitters in our brain. I treat kids with autism and behavioural disorders and ADHD, things like that. If there's any family history of strokes, heart disease, cancer, spina bifida, cleft palate, they're all signs that you may have MTHFR as well.
So the MTHFR is about something within your genome and your genetics at a cellular level that can be contributing to causing all those things you just mentioned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
that's right.
So if I have one of those symptoms that you mentioned and I'm not really getting better, and I want to learn about this MTHFR and if that's what could be part of my problem, how do I find out if that's me, like if I've got MTHFR?
Look, it's really important now. I test people for this all the time because I often found those people who had chronic long-term conditions, or my patients who, you know, you'd get them to a certain level but you could never get them 100%, or they'd keep coming back. You'd get them right for a bit and then next year they'd be back with the same thing happening again. They'd be tired again and run down again. So now that I'm testing for this, it's really changed the way that I practice and I'm getting great results with it, because we're looking at the underlying issues and the fundamentals of why the biochemistry isn't working well. So it's a really easy test. For people who have needle phobias, or for children, I use like a swab on them, like in CSI, where they swab the inside of your cheek. But the cheapest and the quickest way is through a blood test, which you can get a referral from your GP, or I can do referrals as well.
And how much is that?
It's under $50. It's about $48.
That's
so it's
really
not
cheap
expensive.
for a pathology test. Yeah.
Exactly, and it can give us so much information and really look at the reason why these things are happening to you.
Okay, so then if I test positive, then what's next? How do I get better?
So we still take into account naturopathic principles, because there are things that switch on that gene and make it not work well. So it's things like stress and poor diet and toxins and chemicals in our environment. We have to treat the gut and make sure that you're detoxifying through your kidneys and your liver well. I often then get people to get some more blood tests done, usually through their GP, just to see how much it is impacting on your health, and which areas we have to focus on, because it's a very broad and complicated thing that we have to look at. And then we use nutrients that we can help to use to bypass or to help those genes work better. Yeah, we just got to take it really slow, because if you've got chronic conditions particularly, your body builds up a lot of toxins, and as we start to detoxify the body by getting these cycles working better that are affected by MTHFR, you can throw off a lot of rubbish and feel really bad if you don't take things step by step and do it really slowly.
Okay, so the benefit of doing this sort of protocol is that ideally I will get better and stay feeling better and not go into a heap again. Is
exactly, because we're trying to get to the underlying reason why it's happening, and that's where I've
going
seen
to that cellular sort of level. That's what I'm understanding. Really looking at what's happening within the cells of the body as the starting point, and treating the starting point to treat the symptom.
Yeah,
sounds fabulous. So if I want to understand more about this MTHFR and if it might be affecting me or my children or someone in my family, where can I get more information about it?
Okay, so if you go to my website, which is Sharyn Hocking, SHARYN Hocking, HOCKING at .com.au. In the menu at the top, I've got a specialty services, and I've written through there. There's a link where I've written a few things that still try and keep it simple, but tell you more about how it affects your body and what other conditions can be involved, because there are so many. Yeah,
great. All right. Well, thank you for explaining that to us today. If you'd like to find more information, check out Sharyn's website or give us a call here at the centre, 4226 4740. Thank you for your time and listening today. I'm Kath Andrews from Lotus Wellbeing Centre.